Okay, I'm sorry about that. So I did run out of storage. I'm just posting the last video. I haven't named it or anything yet, so I'll put a link in this box in a little while to that. Okay, so what I was saying is that there's a difference between joy and success. They're not necessarily the same thing, although they don't have to be mutually exclusive. That's the point that I wanted to make. So you might be somebody who's an amazing manifester, whether that be you start a YouTube channel and it just skyrockets, or you open a business and it just booms, it just works. You might be a wonderful manifester, in that earthly sense, the pentacle sense. But maybe even though you are very successful, you wouldn't be somebody who describes yourself as joyful. And quite often people like that will say, well, that's not really realistic anyway. That's not true. I can tell you it is very realistic. It's very possible because that's how I live. And I don't experience joy because my life is ideal. You'd be surprised actually if you knew some of the things that do go on in my life behind the scenes and have actually throughout most of my life. Nevertheless, the energy of joy is an energy that I've always been able to tap into very easily. Yeah. Wealth, maybe not so much. Yeah. That's my challenge. Creating pentacle things is my challenge. Yeah. For other people, that's not a challenge. That's really easy. But being joyful is a challenge. And so, for those people, I'm here to tell you that one of the greatest ways that you can manifest joy is to give, yeah, that it's the time for altruism now. So Mary is really calling, and anybody who watches this who is in a position of power, who's in a position to maybe change somebody's life, please do it. Please do it, because that is going to pay dividends, yeah? Potentially money-wise, potentially, but if not money-wise, and it could be both, but if not money-wise, it's going to come back at you in a feeling of joy, okay? And that's a feeling that it's a feeling that no one can take away from you, perhaps momentarily, but if that is your benchmark, it's really hard to take that away from you, okay? All right, so yes, and if you're watching this, because I feel like someone watching this is, and I don't know when that's going to happen that they watch this, but I feel like someone's going to watch this that has actually recently just done that, has recently just offered someone an opportunity. And if you are watching, the universe wants you to know that they clocked what you did, okay? But it's really important. I always talk about intentions and how, they see through like an x-ray, okay? They see right through to you. So it's always your intentions they look at, and that's what gets the most weight. Okay, so be careful of why you give this person an opportunity, because I can't stress enough, it has to be altruistic. It's got to be like there's nothing in it for you, right? If you're only working with people that you think are going to help you out, then no, you're not being like Jesus, okay? But we do have some emperors sitting on thrones, really enjoying the spoils of their labor, and it's time now to give out, yeah? Because that person that you help, maybe they're not a great manifester in the way that you are, but they may have something else to offer you. And if it's not them, it'll be someone else, or something else. Sorry, I just got distracted. I got a couple of messages come through. Please go away. Okay, all right. Well, let's try the cards. I think that's everything I have to say. I'll probably run out of storage again in a moment anyway. 1, 2, 3. I was saying also, so this is connected to a last video. I did mention in that I haven't been asked to use cards today. I've only been asked to say what I said. So I don't know how the cards are going to go, but we'll see. All right, we'll get 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Wealth. Oh my God. Okay. Abundance, entitlement. Now, I feel like I'm really focusing on the entitlement message there, because I'm talking to entitled emperors, and I just saw 414 as I said that. 414 is my Archangel Michael number. Yes, don't be entitled. And you may not feel like you're entitled, but look, if you're just sitting there enjoying it, saying, I'm only going to work with people who are successful like me, then there is a sense of entitlement there, and it is the complete opposite to what Jesus did. Please go back and watch my last video. Okay, thank you for that. Abandonment, yes, feelings of unworthiness or rejection. So there is somebody who feels this way, okay? This is the person that you need to help. There is someone who feels this way, and this is you, okay? You should be sharing your abundance. You shouldn't be, as I said, sitting on your throne, not helping someone, because Sometimes angels, I read that one time, sometimes angels appear on earth like this, just to see how people will respond to them. Okay. So you might be successful. You might say, you know what, I got over 100,000 subscribers within a few months. I did. I didn't even have to do anything. Great. You're a wonderful manifester. What are you doing with that? Because you'll never reach a certain level of happiness, of persistent happiness, until you start to share it. I once wrote a song years ago. I was a teenager at the time. I just remembered a line from it. If highs were shared and not compared. Yeah, there's someone feeling this way. Lack of connections, even maybe on YouTube. Lack of social connections possibly, but there's someone feeling this way and you can help them. Please go out and find out who it is. Resourcefulness. Yes, you share your resources. It's time. Okay, beautiful. Please don't run out of storage. I'm begging you, universe. Let's get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And I do want to just quickly say, I watched a video the other day of a girl. She had 35 subscribers, and it was like I think it was like an 8-minute video. She touched me more in those 8 minutes, this 35 subscriber girl, than anybody I have ever seen before, even with millions. Yeah. Now, I don't have enough of a platform to help her out, but if I did, I surely would. Wouldn't bat an eyelid, and I wouldn't care what people thought. 1, 2, 3. They're not the kind of people I'd want following me anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Just got another message as well that I just remembered. So a lot of people will say that, Jesus was meek. He was, in certain instances, he was. As I said, he didn't, he could have gotten lippy at the end. He knew better. He didn't. But when it came to actually taking initiative, he went and found his followers, didn't he? He found his followers. He said, you, I see something in you. Do you want to follow me? You, I see something. Yeah. He took that step. He brought them along with him. Okay. So somebodies, it's more than one person. You're being called to help out, to help somebody out. Deliberation. Yeah, this is you. I want to say this is you sitting on your throne. Pick wisely. Find somebody. Pick wisely. Yeah. Grounded. Well, I'm getting stay grounded. Yes, you might be very successful, but you need to stay grounded. Okay, it's very important. I'm talking about your ego. There's a lot of people who say they don't have one, but really they do. If you're not willing to risk looking stupid, yeah, like ever, then you do have quite a big ego. Okay, take a chance on somebody that other people might not take a chance on. It will pay off. I promise you. Freedom. Yes. Oh my God. I can't prove it to you, but I think you know by now that I don't lie. I just want to say that's my spirit animal there as well. The black jaguar. Hello. Okay. So freedom. I saw this card as I was talking to Mary and Jesus earlier. I saw this card and I was thinking about how freedom means different things to different people. So I'm so glad it's reminded me because I forgot about it. So you, whoever you are, who is in the position of wealth or in the position of power, what you don't realize is that by assisting this person, you are going to achieve a new level of freedom, and that will vary. Freedom means different things to different people. For some people, it might mean a mansion. For me, it's just a little bungalow filled with love. Yeah, filled with love, filled with laughter. Yeah, those are the and trust as well. Got to have trust in the bungalow. That's all I would ever want, and just to be able to pay my bills, which I currently can, but also help people, be able to actually help people financially. That's the bit that I can't do yet. I'd love to be able to do that. That would be freedom for me. What's freedom for you? What is freedom for you? Because that is what this is going to lead to, yeah? So you need to take a benevolent step towards somebody. You will find the right person if your heart's in the right place. Wow. Okay. Will we get maybe 3 more of these? 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure though, because this is more along the lines of what I call tarot. I'm not a tarot reader anymore. I do if the moment calls for it, like at the weekend. I just gulped, yeah. I did actually bring a lot of joy to a group of people, and it really made my night. Thankfully, that was before the concussion. But yes, if the moment calls for it, I'll do it. But generally, I wouldn't call myself a tarot reader anymore. And this is not a tarot reading channel. That's why I've changed the name. This is kind of like it's a halfway deck. But let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what it comes up with. I'm staring at my spirit animal over here. Yep. Love it. Love it. Okay. Oh, I just remembered. I saw Jaguar Paw from Apocalypto when I was talking to Mary this morning. Sorry, that's just a personal message. Yeah, see, you forget. So much communication, I can't remember everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 7, 8, and 9. Jaguar Paw, for those who haven't seen Apocalypto, he trusts his intuition. And it keeps him and his family alive, even though he's accused of being fearful. He knows the difference. So his father accuses him of being fearful, but he knows it's intuition. He goes with his intuition over his dad's orders, and it keeps him and his family alive. Whoa, the lightning bolt. There is a lot of power in this message because it's landed underneath you. I also feel, I don't want to say this. It's not a nice thing to say, Mary. Potentially, if you don't listen to this wealth or this success that you have is going to be struck. Yeah. I didn't want to say that. Okay. The Oracle of Delphi. Yeah. All I want to say, because I may be running out of storage again, you need to listen to what you're being told right now. Okay. It's not from me. It's from someone else. Yes. Oh my God. Look at that ship being burnt. We have a tower. Sorry, a tower. I mean, a lightning bolt. Then we have a burning boat. Okay. Please take heed. This is for you if you are the sands of time. Yeah. And he's rolling his sleeves up. He's rolling his sleeves up. And I'm feeling, why do I just feel like the time has just been set? The time has just been set, but I don't know what the time is. What, 6, possibly 6 months. Possibly.